get away in other situations where you just burst him full to 0. I also really like the BKB rush build. That's another really good one. Like the new storm builds that people are doing are making him really strong.
But Tubman TP'd in behind this. They're going to try and at least take him out as they've got the silence out of 9, so he wasn't able to ball lightning as consistently. They get the kill on a Snaking. They'll take out Tubman, the overgrowth thrown out by Saksa. And with the damage coming through, they'll take out Boxy. Look over at Zai, and that's 3 kills for the side of Tundra. Liquid were trying to take advantage of the positioning of Tundra, but unfortunately they get caught out. Mickey might be next. We've got the familiars moving in, maybe looking to slam it down. They'll ring the bell once, ring the bell twice of these familiars. They've got the Vortex, but now surviving a little bit longer with the Yules, just not long enough, and the inevitable kill comes, and 33 gets credit for it.
I don't think he was.
I believe so. It's right to the right.
It happens during this time.
Good telekinesis, slammed it down onto 3, but still wasn't able to keep alive Zion. I believe Boxy's going to fall here and buy back immediately. They got the Soulbind out, and then back into it. Zion Boxy will fall to Skeeter, fall lightning away by 9, so he'll get out safe. They've got the silence. There's the Yules. That'll keep Skeeter here, and it looks like the Naga Siren will end up dead. Didn't have the mana to get the Song of the Siren off. So they get 3 kills. They force a buyback from the IO, and now all they lose at the moment is the Naga Siren, but that's a costly one.
I think he already is tanky enough to survive magical damage that they're doing. If he can survive like the Exo damage and the Night Stalker right clicks.
Would it be worth also picking up the Tranquils to get the Boots of Bearing?
Yeah, for sure.
Fate stolen. Zai will get a kill on a Snaking, and Tundra not looking to take that fight at all. Definitely too late.
He's coming. It's a little too late though.
Yeah. All right. So, oh! I swore for a second. I mean, the timing had to be perfect. 9 went for it.
Because also, you're going to be avoiding the 3 BKB timing. It's about to happen as well.
Snaking in an interesting spot to break this smoke. And he also gives up a level 4 Stroke of Fate. Never really a spell. There's a lot of spells you really don't want to give up to the Rubik. 7 minutes ago?
Yeah.
But if you can maintain the mana and potentially get that off, maybe they can look for something a bit more when these exchanges happen. Ball lightning in, go for Mickey. They've got the Vortex. They'll go to the Ensnare. The damage output. Mickey's just dead immediately. Whoa. They blew him up. Tubman, BKB, and still the Ensnare. Maybe not recognizing that the Naga Sirens here and there are ready to fight. But he tries to run. They've got the Vortex. The root is there. The Inkswell lands. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Tubman. They'll finish off Boxy. He doesn't have buyback. He's actually dead for 70 seconds. They'll go to the Overgrowth from Saksa, just tanking the tower. They've got so much damage that they'll be able to finish off Tubman again. The BKB being popped by Zai. He's the last one to survive for now because they've just landed a root on him. They got the kill on Insania, and it's looking like it's going to be a full team wipe and will be for Tundra. Oh my. They brought it, and they brought it hard.
That is one of the strongest item timings that I think I've ever seen. This Naga Ensnare Aghanim Scepter versus a 3 BKB timing just dismantled them. The BKBs in that fight did absolutely nothing. It actually almost kind of baited Liquid into fighting. The Overgrowth as well, working through the BKB. Like, you could see that Zai walked in. He's like, oh, I got my BKB. It's not nighttime. He doesn't have his ulti, so he's this useless Night Stalker being baited to walk in because his team is dying, and they have this really strong 3 BKB timing that they think they should be winning the game on. But Tundra, man, no, they've got the counter.
If they die again on Tubman, he needs to be careful about his positioning. They'll go to the silence. They'll look to get the kill on the Naga Siren with the BKB being popped by Mickey, but again, you've got this axe. They go to the nighttime. They'll try to go in. Zai, Mickey, they've got the Naga surrounded, but surviving with the Inkswell, and now the Song of the Siren. Sing me the song that puts me to sleep. I'll try to TP out and will. Whoa, they lose 3-3, but on the edge multiple times.
Insania actually did get the zip into
9 with the BKB. Mickey, he now pops his own BKB. They already got the kill on the Snake, and they'll take out the Grimstroke. Doesn't have buyback. And Song again to try and maybe save 3-3. Although Skeeter not really looking to fight. And, well, Skeeter kind of backed up enough where Tubman was able to get in there and just right-click down this Visage.
Right. It always feels like you need some other core doing decently. They're going on 9. He has no BKB.
Yeah, they want to make a move. They want to continue to take advantage of this. He survives a little bit longer than necessary, which ends up allowing them to get the kill on his eye. Box is taking a lot of damage. The Soulbind is out. Skeeter trying to get this kill, but he'll be Yules into the air thanks to this Death Prophet. And now, Inkswell, that'll pop. It'll heal him up for a second, but it just won't be enough with him being under the Exorcism. So Mickey gets the kill. They both don't have buyback, and that's a big issue because they can take the tier 2 if they're able to push up the creeps.
Otherwise, they would all be dead.
So, for the longest time, Skeeter was actually leading the experience over Matamba Man, but Matamba Man's taking about a 1-level lead. Now they've found 33 again. And it's so easy for these heroes, especially when there's no BKB available or any sense of immunity, where they just get the silence from Zion. They're able to walk right over them, especially if they're alone. And he's trying to build in the BKB, but he just hasn't gotten there yet. Zion far, and Snare gets bounced back thanks to the Lotus Orb, and he has now gotten 2 kills. He went from bottom to the jungle on the dire side. They've also got Matamba Man coming in, and to relocate, they were really trying to punish Tundra. Or at least try.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
But I'm dumb, so I am probably making a very herald call at the moment. Who with the Visage Familiar is now spotting Roche.
There's pinging action happening. Yeah, they know that.
Oh, they're going to blink in. They'll look for the silence down in the Skitter. They're going to bring in Matamba Man immediately. The song comes out, the ball lightning onto the backlines. That stops Insania as well as this Io. They get the kill in the Boxy. He's got buyback. Insania falls as well. Both these heroes do have buyback, and we'll have to see what they're able to do with this, is they'll both buy back immediately. They'll come back into the fight. They'll look over at the Naga Siren, who's now silenced Hex and being chased on, but they've got the ball lightning as well as the Vortex on a 2. Saksa, surviving for the moment, throws out the Overgrowth, and he'll end up going down, but it's not before he ends up getting the save on Skitter for a little bit. It's not going to be enough, though. He just gets chased to his death. That happening, though, is while Matamba Man is going down to 3-3. They've lost 3 heroes on Tundra. There are a lot lost on Liquid that we're all forced to buy back. They know that Roche is available, and now the question becomes, can somebody save it?
Don't think it goes the same if Naga respawns.
To be fair, also, they did buy back on both their supports to immediately start that fight.
I remember there was one TI where like it was Naga every single game, and they would just song and run away, and people would boo it. That's how I felt during that. I felt like booing there. Like, come on, get in there. But I understand the desire to take a better initiation.
Yeah. Well, as a viewer, I feel like you're just like, oh.
It's a buzzkill. It's a big buzzkill for sure.
All lightning in, Vortex once again, and they'll go for this Death Prophet and try and get the kill, but there's the blink forward from Matamba Man trying to do the damage. Zyra on top of them with the silences coming in. They've got the BKB from Skeeter. They'll look over at Boxy. They've got the root thanks to the ensnare. Mickey, he's bought back into the fight. They get the kill into Boxy. He's got buyback, and now he might be forced to use it. There's a double damage over bottom if anybody wants to pick that up while this fight is going on. Zai over to the side, gets the silence out in a 3-3, taking a lot of damage. He's feared up thanks to the Spirit Siphon. They ball lightning in, but it's into the silence. They've used the Song of the Siren again, and 3-3 surviving, and TP's out. They bottle the double damage. They lose nothing on Tundra. The buybacks are forced.
All right, there's no Night Stalker ult or nighttime for 40 seconds. This is
Gotta go! Oh, the Roche is killed, and the Aegis is on the ground still. Finally, it's denied by 33! He denies it instead, but they'll end up losing 9. He'll buy back into the fight. They've got themselves the Soulbind once again. That's going to connect up this Night Stalker over to the Nature's Prophet. Zai going to try and TP out the ball lightning as well as the Vortex comes in from 9. They'll get the kill on the Zai. He's got buyback as well. They've already expended 2 in the previous fight. They'll go for more. Mickey in trouble. Gets hit with a nullifier. They'll take out the Death Prophet for the second time, down for 2 minutes. The Soul Assumption lands on a Boxy. He's gone again for 2 minutes. They look over at Matamba Man. They've got this nullifier out onto Matu, and they'll get the kill there too.
To get his Electric Vortex up to take Matamba out, because now Matamba's going to have to buy back just to defend the throne.
To try and defend the throne. They're still over a minute without these extra heroes. The ensnares get thrown. The Lotus Orb is there to reflect it back at the Naga Siren. Slows them down for a little bit. They've got, well, right now the Ags for the Night Stalker to use that Void and try to deter them, but the Familiar is doing so much damage. They're going with the Dark Ascension. They've got the Silence. They look over the Grimstroke. They've got themselves the Electric Vortex. They take out the Grimstroke. They'll take out the Snake King, but Zai, he is gone. 2 minutes without him. They've bought back on this Nature's Prophet. They've also got some help here from the Rubik. Rubik now with the illusions, but it's not going to matter. They'll take out Matamba Man. They'll take out Insania. The full team is wiped, and Tundra will take game 1, 52.5 minutes in.
What are you supposed to do with this hero? We might be seeing an Aghanim Scepter build coming out of Tiny at the Major, but, you know, never before the Major, which I suppose this would be one of the last days that we could possibly, one of the last games we could possibly see it.
Shackles out onto Zai. They're going to try and chase him down. Again, that second highest base damage of the game will get the first blood. That is the Shadow Shaman, and that is the stat I always like to say, because that's, well, snaking is
once again
going to continue to chase Foxy. You could really do some damage there if the Inkswell pops in the right spot. Goes to the shield crash, and then Swashbuckle, Inkswell, they haven't seen you here. You're going to need a TP, and actually the ones who get the TP are Liquid. So Skitter falls, Snaking, he's next to go. It's just a matter of time, and it will be Matu who gets both kills.
Especially with Mickey in the area.
Inkswell, and that's going to be the debut of the Blink Dagger on this Tiny. An easy kill on Snaking. I think this game might just be moving too fast for Tundra at this point. They need to find a way to slow it down.
Yeah, they are doing a decent job at keeping up in farm, though, surprisingly. And I mean, there's a lot of, maybe not anymore.
And yeah, that's the Medusa in a lot of trouble. And out of mana, out of life, out of time, goodbye. Mickey getting another kill. He's now on a mega kill streak, sitting 5-0-0.
I'm going to say, I feel like Liquid is not as farmed as they... as bad as this looks, because they're just running around taking all the towers and fighting, and they're not actually hitting creeps. Like, they just don't care to hit creeps. They'd rather just take creeps away from Tundra, take towers away from Tundra.
Yeah, but it is
mid heroes away from Tundra, apparently.
Oh boy. Got Tiny going in again, trying to get a kill here on the Asaxa. Roshane helping you out on that one, and well, they'll be unable to get themselves denied by Roche. Meanwhile, the Rolling Thunder coming in again. Snaking, he's chased down, hit up, Swashbuckle there. 3-3 is also in trouble. Like, this game is just not slowing down. He's now going for the Moonshard. The Moonshard was the build in China for these Tinies before the nerf. And now they might have even got themselves 9. He's silenced up. There's nowhere for him to go. He'll end up burning out to Matama Man. And now the Rolling Thunder comes in. Matama Man, he is surrounded by these Serpent Wards. They might do enough damage to kill him before the TP, but they're just not enough. Avalanche comes in. Mika gets the kill on the Asaxa. They'll take out Snaking.
Right. It's basically Shadow Shaman to do that, and that's not really that good, especially in a game like this. We got it.
There goes 9. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We got it.
And it's very quickly going
cherish this moment. Skitter goes into the Stone Gaze, runs away, but Snaking falls. Now it's 23-3, and they're just gonna stick with this, and they'll kill off Skitter.
Oh boy, desperation smoke out. They have the BKB on 33.
Tombstone.
Sania,
that comes through.
There, he's just
Avalanche
breaking
toss.
it.
And they have no way. And now they've got the Rolling Thunder. Skitter, he's inside the trees to maybe make a Stone Gaze play here. But that is a pipe dream. As they'll go to the Stone Gaze, the Force Staff is there. They'll chase up these heroes. Can they get a kill on the board? Not looking likely. They get the Doom out onto the Tiny. Skitter just trying to hit away. He's got some mana back. They've got the Soulbind connecting the Doom as well as the Coddle. They finally take out Mickey, and it's a 10-time spree. But how much will it be worth? Because it looks like 33 is going to die here to Zai, and he will fall. They'll find themselves 9. He's sprouted, silenced, and killed off very quickly. And there's not much left to this Tundra side after Liquid has... broken the dam.
I don't think you can as a spectator. I've tried.
Avalanche toss, and well, it looks like they have lost 9 again. There's just no way for him to deal with the Phantom's Embrace. Right click's coming through on Zaya. Snaking trying to gain some health here with the shackles. Hides in the trees, but the courier sees him, and shield crash again, and eventually the kill for Zaya over Snaking. So he's godlike now too.
Yeah, he's been killing everybody in these fights because Tundra's like, oh god, we have to focus Mickey. He's killing all of us. Oh no, he's in our base. He's one-shotting me. And then Zai just goes in and starts right-clicking people like he's a carry and kills everyone. Not something people would expect. 33 does have Doom.
Who do you even try to use it on?
Yeah.
come over, and Undying's in a little bit far, but here comes the Rolling Thunder as well as the Soulbind. They've got 33 in a lot of trouble, and he ended up throwing out the Doom onto the Nature's Prophet. They just don't have the damage to get the kill, though. Toss up this Medusa into the air. Skitter will fall.